Hey guys, it's Katie. I'm here to introduce the Bigger Lights interview that you're about to watch. I had so much fun interviewing the Bigger Lights. Topher was so funny, and you could tell Topher really liked doing it because he really got into the interview, and then when it came time to switch the tables, he just kept coming up with questions. It was just a lot of fun. And my dad loved Topher, and my mom loved Topher because my parents went with me to the Let's Make a Mess tour, and we had an amazing time. And I want to thank Topher and the Bigger Lights for this interview, and also for being such cool guys. And that photo we took Topher, I never loved his photo so much than I did that one. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Wow, we're rolling.
Okay. Guys, it's Katy K again. So from Brighton to this Providence, now to the Bigger Lights. The band that you can say has sincerity when they're on stage and puts on a really good show and gets you into it, I'd have to say is the Bigger Lights. And guess what? I got lucky, and now we're at a triple header for the 1-year anniversary weekend for the Calvert Webzine. So I'm Katy K, and we're here with the lead singer, Topher.
Yeah, you got it.
Of the Bigger Lights.
Well, hello.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Topher. I sing for a band called the Bigger Lights.
And what's your favorite movie?
This is a great question. Actually, my favorite movie is a movie called The Royal Tenenbaums. It's like a super weird movie, and it's like very like indie, but like it's like very, very dry humor, which is like something that I'm into. And like TV shows like Arrested Development, like, even like Seinfeld. But yeah, it's called The Royal Tenenbaums. But I probably watch it every single day. I have it on my iTunes. It never gets old. So.
Okay. How did you all become a band?
Well, actually, we've only been a band for a little over a year and a half. We're still super, super new. But actually, JK and Dan, our guitarist and bass player, were in another band for about 5 years and weren't really happy with the way that it was going. It didn't feel like they were playing the music that they wanted to play. And basically, they found me singing in another band at the same college and basically asked me if I wanted to audition for their band. They've been looking for a singer for like 6 or 7 months. The chemistry just clicked. I mean, I knew like when I went and wrote with like JK for the first time, I knew that if I didn't get into that band, like then I was just gonna like not be in a band because it just felt too good when I was with them. So luckily I got in, and then we started, and we gathered up the rest of the people through auditions and kind of just started. I think our MySpace launched in August of 2007.
Did y'all play any sports in high school? So only you. And if so, what did you play?
I can tell you what. At least us three played. I played baseball. Dan also played baseball. And JK played hockey, which is odd because he's the skinniest, the skinniest one in the band. So it's like completely awkward that he played hockey. But he's a hockey guy. His dad's a huge a huge hockey fan. They're from Canada. So we're super into it.
Who started the band?
JK and Dan started.
Okay. And how did you guys decide what the sound was going to be for the band?
Honestly, we had a lot of very, very similar influences. When we started, and we all grew up listening to a lot of classic rock with bands like Journey, Aerosmith, Queen, bands that actually were good bands and were good live bands. We knew that we wanted to do something that was accessible to everyone, but we still wanted to be a rock band. So it's basically we just wrote what we wanted to, and it's very pop and easy to grasp, but also if you actually take the time to look at the lyrics, I think there's a little bit more to be found there. But a lot of the songs that we have out now, we wrote when we were brand new. JK and I didn't know each other really as friends, even when we were writing. We'd only known each other for a few weeks. So I think we're gonna record our first full length this August, and it's gonna be so much different, and not in a bad way, but definitely as far as writing chemistry between us two, we've gotten a lot stronger, and we're brothers now. So I'm very, very excited to move forward. But yeah, basically classic rock bands with kind of an accessibility to everything.
Describe how Fiction Fever came to be?
Well, honestly, we put out our own EP. Actually, Dan and JK are extremely good at recording. We did our first EP by ourselves in our basement with one microphone. And it was called Third Act Stories, and we put that out because we wanted to have something to tour with. We needed something that would bring in money to pay for tickets and hotels and all that kind of stuff. So we put that out, and actually we had these two managers came to see us at our third show ever, and we were like completely like freaked out, like we weren't ready to like play in front of everyone. And they were expecting, a new band. They were really, really psyched when we played. So we played for them, and they took us on right away, which was awesome for us. I mean, they do bands like All Time Low, the Friday Night Boys, Every Avenue, and they helped us to like they took that EP and they gave it to some people, and we did a few showcases for a bunch of labels, and we just decided to do it that way. And then when we signed, they wanted to put out another EP so that they could kind of use their resources to push it a little bit further. So we ended up re-recording some songs. We added like two or three new ones, and that's how it came to be. So, and that's the thing. It's like we've been on these songs for so long. Like, we've grown so much as a band. That's why we're really, really excited for the new stuff. But as far as Fiction Fever is concerned, basically that's how it came to be.
So you said that you were writing before you joined the band. Does one person like have?
She's a black widow, best friend, cold as the cock of a Colt 45. But she fled the scene, she shed the sheets and sold the movie rights. But she swore before her chastity with tongue and burning cheek. Fiction can be fun.